What's going on, guys? In today's video we're gonna be reviewing a jump starter. So I was at Amazon the other day and I picked up this GBX45 by NOCO. So it's the NOCO Boost X GBX45. But yeah, anyway, you get a box inside a box. So this is the box that comes inside the box. This specifically jump starter is for vehicles up to 6.5 liter gas engines or 4.0 liter diesel engines. I have a 2.7, so yeah, this is more than enough. And I'll tell you why I got this. So the X on the NOCO Boost X means it's got a little bit more technology in the jump starter. What kind of technology? Anti-spark. If you connect red to black and black to red, nothing's gonna happen to your vehicle or this device itself. It's got some really nice LED lights. It tells you, you can't go wrong with this. Yes, you can get the other one, but this is the one I chose. And also that X means that it can, power your device very, very fast, up to 60 watts. And that's 60 watts in or out. And the other video that I saw, the guy was like, oh, it's not fast charging. Well, you're using the wrong, brick adapter. You're probably using like a 5-watt adapter. So make sure you have the correct wall adapter if you want to charge this pretty quick. If not, obviously use another one and just leave it overnight. And in here you can see that it's powering an iPhone, but it can power a computer, laptop, any other device that uses USB-C. Oh, and it even says it right here, 60 watts in or out through USB-C. And then the regular USB, 10 watts. So everything you need to know, it's in the box. Like I said, I bought that from Amazon. I wanted to get the hard shell case because it only comes with a dust bag, which is fine. But I had to, Amazon didn't have it, so I had to go to their website and I got this GBC101. Each different jump starter has their own hard shell case. So this is for the GBX45, as it says right there. But yeah, this is what the case looked like. You got the branding right there, and even the zipper and the little things, or like heavy duty. Pretty cool. So in the box, obviously you get instructions and the device itself. Look at that. So tiny, and it's kind of light. It's very light. I would say maybe 3 pounds. I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a second. In the box, you also get your clamps. And in the videos that I saw, everybody was talking about like how nice and hard they are. And yeah, you can almost get a look at my muscles, like my arm flexing so much just from doing that. Yeah, these things are gonna grab onto to that battery very tight. And then I was wondering, what was this for? Well, you don't have to keep it, but look at how much more wide this thing is. So yeah, if you use that, everything will stay a little bit more compact and nice. But there's that. You also get the USB cable, which is pretty nice. And then the hard shell case has like suede in here and in here, which is, I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, pretty easy to use. I'll tell you a little bit about it. So whenever you power it on, you got 60 seconds to go turn your vehicle on. Well, you power it on, you hook up your cables, hook them up to the battery, and you got 60 seconds to turn it on, okay? If you don't, then it's automatically gonna turn off, saving you battery, which is pretty nice. So we'll power it off. And then over here, you got the button for the lights. They're very bright. If you press this button once, wait a few seconds, press it again, the lights are gonna turn off, as you saw. If you press it quicker, it's gonna cycle through, bright, less bright, and then very dim, So it's 100%, 50, and then 10. It's got SOS, regular flashing lights. It's got like 7 different modes. On your right side over here, you got these little light indicators. So this one, it is just telling you that you probably hooked up the cables incorrectly. So try again, which is pretty nice because it's not, like I said earlier, it's not going to cause any issues to your vehicle or this device. And then the next one, the snowflake, that means if it's solid, that means the device is a little too cold to use it, but you can still use it. If it's flashing, then you need to warm it up. And then the next one, the thermometer with the plus sign, that means same thing. If it's on or flashing, you know, you're getting to the point where it's almost too hot to use it, but you can still use it. If it's solid, definitely don't use it. And then the last one, that will indicate if there is something wrong with this device. Probably return it. That's what I would do. And then over here, once you got, you know, red to red, black to black, and all that, and everything's hooked up correctly, it's gonna tell you that it's detecting your vehicle's battery. That's a good sign. That means you turn it on, you got everything hooked up, and it's detecting your battery. You know, within 60 seconds, go turn on your vehicle. If this light doesn't come on as you see, let's say you got everything plugged in and it's not on, that means your battery is completely dead and you need to press this button, the override. So you press this button for a few seconds and you hear it click, and it's ready to discharge a lot more power. So press it again, you hear it click, back to normal. So when you press this for a few seconds, like I said, it's gonna discharge a lot more power to that battery so it can force it to come back to life because it's dead. But anyway, turn it off, and that's basically it. Over here, it just tells you that you got 60 seconds. Over here in this other side, this little bolt you see, it's gonna turn on when you're fast charging this device or discharging, fast discharging or fast charging, you know, that, you know, more than 20 watts, 30, 40, 50, up to 60. So you, like I said, you can charge this pretty quick, up to 60 watts, and discharge also. I keep saying discharge because somebody else was like, oh, it's not fast charging. Well, you're using the wrong wall adapter, brick, whatever you want to call it. 1,250 amps, more than enough for multiple jump starting sessions. But yeah, and like I said, you know, I have a small engine, but I wanted to get this one because if somebody else needs help, you know, maybe my neighbors, or, you know, sometimes you're at Walmart and you see the older couple looking under the hood, not knowing what's going on, and just needs a jump start. And you definitely don't want to hook up normal jumping cables, because yes, you can damage their vehicle and you can damage your own. So if this doesn't work, then call the tow truck. But other than that, that's pretty much it. And then yeah, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. But looking for a jump starter, this is the one that I would recommend.